In 1518, something strange happened in Strasbourg. Hundreds of people began dancing uncontrollably in the streets, unable to stop for days. Some even danced to their deaths. But what caused this bizarre event? Was it mass hysteria, poisoning, or something else entirely? Today, we're diving into the mystery of the dancing plague. It all started in July of 1518, in the town of Strasbourg, which was part of the Holy Roman Empire back then, modern-day France. It began with a woman named Frau Trophia. She stepped into the street and began dancing, and she couldn't stop. Within days, others joined her, and the dance spread like wildfire. The townspeople were baffled. What was happening? Why couldn't they stop? At first, it seemed like just a strange local event, but by mid-July, more and more people, men and women, young and old, started dancing in the streets. Historians estimate that around 400 people participated in the bizarre spectacle. Now, here's where it gets even stranger. This wasn't your typical dance. People didn't just tap their feet or sway to music. They danced for days without rest. Some even collapsed from exhaustion or had heart attacks. The worst part? A few dancers actually died. So what caused this strange epidemic? There have been several theories over the years, but no one really knows for sure. Let's break down the most popular ones. One of the leading theories is that it was a case of mass hysteria. At the time, life was tough. People were dealing with plagues, famine, and terrible living conditions. Some believe that the stress and hardship triggered a psychological phenomenon where the community, under extreme pressure, began to share the same delusion of uncontrollable dancing. This phenomenon, known as mass psychogenic illness, has been seen in other parts of the world, where large groups of people suddenly start exhibiting similar symptoms without any clear cause. But this explanation doesn't quite explain everything. Another theory is ergot poisoning. Ergot is a hallucinogenic fungus that grows on rye, which was a staple in medieval diets. When consumed, ergot can cause severe hallucinations, muscle spasms, and delirium, not unlike the symptoms seen in the dancing plague. Given the religious fervor of the time, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that these dancers believed they were part of some divine ritual. And then there's the religious explanation. During the medieval period, people were deeply superstitious and often believed that strange events, like sudden plagues, were the result of divine punishment or the wrath of saints. Some historians believe the dancers might have thought they were possessed by spirits, or that they were chosen to dance by a higher power. Now, mind you, were taught that when you were angry, you'd then see some bad guys trying to stab you in the heart. So what did the authorities do? Well, initially, the local rulers weren't sure what to do either. There was no clear cause and no real understanding of what was happening, but as more people joined in, the situation became critical. The local authorities, in an effort to cure the dancers, actually brought in professional musicians and hired them to play for the dancers, hoping that the music would help them dance their way out of the trance. Unfortunately, this strategy didn't work. People continued to dance, many of them to the point of exhaustion and death.